as your signature is a representation of you and it's your public image, as I rightly mentioned. Now, the first and the most important funda is for a good signature, we follow the KISS formula. That is, keep it simple. Usually, ideally, our ancestors, our grandparents and parents, what they used to say that signature should be complex so that nobody can copy. But the more the signature is complex, the person is also the same way. So the most important thing is keep it very simple, and the signature should not contain any type of embellishment or any additions. Stick to the basics and avoid using too many fancy strokes in it. Now, if you can see the first signature, wherein the signature, it has been cut through 3 lines. These type of signature, it should be totally avoided, because many a time we will see the person the right and then they strike it off. Means you are giving yourself self harm. The stroke in middle of the signature is alarming and a sign of the person may commit suicide. So it's a extreme sign of suicidal tendency, self-hatred and inclination to punish yourself. These type of people, they usually are, whatever is the, whenever any problem arises or anything goes wrong, these type of people, they usually try to punish their own self. So always avoid striking your name off in the signature. The line should always be below your name and not in between or cutting your name or your signature. Now, the second type of don'ts is to be totally avoided is, as you can see, the camouflage signature. The signature name is written and a whole circle is drawn. This in Hindi we call it as Lakshman Rekha. Sita ke charo bagal jo Lakshman Rekha hai, this the circle in your signature, it may be on your full name or on your initials, the first initials, or on your surname. The circle in your signature should be totally avoided, because there is a problem. The writer, the signature of this person is a very sensitive person, and he or she creates self-limiting beliefs and follows them religiously. Circle around the first name indicates that the writer often gets defensive also in public, overprotective for self, and have problem in making friends as they do not open up. One of the example of camouflage signature is Anil Ambani. You can check his signature on Google. So any circle in the signature, whether it's for the first alphabet or the whole name, it should be avoided, because you are limiting your boundaries. कि आपको एक circle के अंदर ही रहना है. It also affects your self growth. Now, this is, although in PPT it's looking big, but this is for a small signature. It's written at the top, small signature means very small signature. So very small signature, if anybody is having a very small signature, they lack confidence to pull off day-to-day tasks. They don't expect respect, acknowledgement, and appreciate from others. They basically underestimate. They have low self-esteem, and on the contrary, if you see, few of them have very huge signature, especially the first alphabet of their name and their surname. If the first alphabet is too huge, you will see those type of signature basically among the celebrities, because they are for self-appraisal and they want people to have confident believe that these people are very confident, but in contrary, it is not the truth. So extreme small signature or extremely big in size is not recommended. Always the signature has to be the middle size, appropriate size. Then this particular signature be now last I came to sixth one. Okay, let me talk about the sixth one. Here you can see extra stroke is given. Like the signature is Emma Thomas, but you can see the extended M and N in between. pen goes on and on while making the letter longer. So the writer of this signature gets lost in unnecessary and unimportant things, activities. Like at times when we are hearing to a certain person also, few things comes in our mind, अरे कितना stretch करेगा, कितना elaborate करेगा. We don't require boss. So this is, you can find out from the signature. So unnecessary elongating or elaborating anything, any, whether be any task or any speeches, anything. So elongated letters M, N should be avoided because it results in loss of energy, time and money. And the amount of energy and time he is wasting here, he or she does not get the returns. So the writer of such type of signature, they tend to lose energy with hardly any return. So avoid such signature. Now here is cut in the lower zone. The signature is correct, wherein you can see the name is written, but with the line, the loops, the lower loops of G is cut. That it's not a healthy sign, because this shows that the writer is quite hard on himself or herself. Definitely there should be a line, but it should not be cutting the loops. If the lines are cutting the loop, means the person is quite hard, and anything goes wrong, first instinct will be what, to put the blame on himself or herself without ascertaining that whether the person was really at fault or not. So while when you are communicating to too many people, you must have heard people saying, "Sab meri hi galti hai, sab meri hi galti hai." If you check their writing, you will find these type of, like, they are cutting their loops while signing. Now here is a drop in the last letter. If you can see, the L in the last letter is dropping down, means it is going down. Anything which goes down is descending, is pessimistic, the person is depressed, and something is disturbing the person a lot. Writer is grappling with some serious emotional conflicts, and he does not want to fight back anymore. If not stopped, it might turn into depression or suicidal tendencies. Writer is weighed down by feelings of hopelessness. So the signature, the writer of these type of signature, they desperately requires help, seek help, and they need to talk to their close ones and discuss what is troubling them. In the regular handwriting also, if you are finding any student whose handwriting is going down beyond the baseline where they are writing, it's an alarming situation, call, and parents, educators, you all should consult the counselor, because that may turn into a suicidal tendency. Whatever is bothering or troubling the person, it may turn into suicidal tendency. So it's a very alarming stage. Now signature 9 is scribble at the end. Now, if you see, the person is writing and towards the end, he have just scribbled it. What does that mean? If we are doing anything, we have given our best. But last mein aate aate, like ek hota hai na, we just want to finish it off. We get demotivated. So that is where the scribbling part comes towards the end. The first 3/4 part, you can see it's totally legible. But towards the end means the person gets demotivated and fails to give the last push while finishing up the task. So with the scribble signature towards the end, they may finish the work, they may not finish the work, subject to other permutation and combination of signature. Now these type of signature, it indicates lower success rates. Does job with great deal of enthusiasm, but when it is about to touch the finish line, it slows down or loses interest. Confidence starts diminishing towards the end of the task. Now, in this, you can see the lower zone, that is the G's loop. You can see it's bloated up like a balloon, inflated and bloated up like a balloon. They crave a great deal of material pleasure, especially money and any type of physical relationship. Means at times we can see these bloated they have lot of physical desires which is always unfulfilled desires. So we have to be aware of these type of signatures, because many of the cases we have heard about female molestations and so with the G's and the lower loops, with the inflated ones, we can easily find it out. So this is one of the, and physically also they are very active, like be in sports and all. They have lot of interest. Maybe they are not able to involve themselves into lot of physical activity, but they have a lot of interest. And the lower loops of G and Y is also called the money bag. So if your loop is proper and not the inflated one, it keeps your money also intact. Now you will find like those who are writing in pen style, they don't have a lower loops. So if they start giving the lower loops on the G's and Y's and J's, their money bag will be intact and they will be able to save money to quite an extent. And then we have here, if you can see the signature, here each and every alphabet is in capital letter. Usually when we sign, the first letter is in capital, but the writer of this signature has written each and every alphabet in capital. Now what does this mean? The writer of these type of signatures, they are annoyingly boastful. They keep on blabbering, I did this, that, and actually it doesn't work out. जो होता नहीं है वो दिखाने का कोशिश करते हैं. So capital alphabet में अगर कोई sign करे, you can make it out. Now many of them, they are approaching you for their workshops, or many type of people, they approach you. So with the writing, they are just boasting and doing nothing. The writer of such handwriting, they just exaggerate and nothing else. Now this is signature 12 is with huge first letter. Here you can see is that the letter is, one second, huge first letter is here again it is exaggeration, because usually capital alphabet should be, while signing, it should be double the size of the lower case alphabet and not this big, where the capital letters of the initials of the first name and your surname is huge. It is again boastful and exaggeration. Now we have a signature without the dot of I. If you can see Monica Ray, here she has written her name perfectly all right, but without the ICA dot. Now ICA dot has a very important significance. Now those who forget to put the ICA dot, they in general are of forgetful nature. They are very, and it measures the writer's level of attention, precision, memory, and concentration. They miss out on very important points when the dots are missing. They the same way they miss out the important points or important aspects in their life. So many a times for kids also, while they're regular writing, we see they have the habit of missing out the dots. And if you try to analyze the behavior of that particular individual, whether it be a child or adult, you will see they have a forgetful tendency, tendency to get distracted, tendency to forget the obligations or commitments which they have agreed for. And basically at times, if continuously it goes on happening, then it's an absent-minded person as well. So these were the don'ts that we have to take care, because these minor points are very important for a good handwriting. Okay. Now, if I talk about, as you all could see, the one second. The first one was the tip using the underline. So there, underline shows the confidence level of the writer, but an in-place underline is not good. If you are underlining, the whole name and surname should be having underline, and it should be going towards upward, which is because if your signature is going towards up, it is optimistic. Anything going down is pessimistic and depressive. Line does not have a downward slope, and it should not be convex or concave. We have a tendency of making it circular motion may line. No, it should be proper slant line or a straight line, and it should not touch or cut through any letters. Two or more underline shows that the writer is haunted by feelings of imperfection and incompleteness. They try to show that they are very strong, but within, deep in their heart, they are not strong people. They are emotionally very weak people. So, two lines under the signature is not advisable, one line is advisable. Idea number two for the signature is signature of correct size should be is very important. Why? As I mentioned earlier, also neither too big sizes of a signature is advisable, neither too small. Big size signature reflects big size signature reflects that you are portraying the world that you are overconfident and successful, but on the contrary, that is not the fact. It's just an exaggeration. So the correct size is very important because that reflects that you don't pose to please others and gives the courage to stand on your grounds and speak fearlessly. So correct size is also very important. Now, this signature is about one of the tip is KISS formula, simple, as you can see on the left hand side, it's written. Simple means it should be very simple. Keep it simple. As you can read in this, you can read each and every letter. So each and every letter should be legible and readable. Sign does not contain embellishment or additions. And benefits of simplicity is it helps you to stay grounded and stops you from over promising anything. So your signature should be very simple. And now this is many of you will find many of them writing their signature in the print style. So it is always preferred that the signature should be in cursive with a flow because it improves the person's confidence and also develops a strong sense of identity, expands your memory capacity. Check signs of any famous successful person. It will always be in cursive. If you check out any sign, any celebrity or any famous signature, they all are in cursive, and it unlocks the potential for abstract thinking. Like on the contrary, if the signature is in print style, the letters are not connected, the person is also not emotionally connected to anybody. Now here you can see capital letters was done. Now I will stop the screen for some time and then we will discuss about the dots. Yeah, so till now I have mentioned the do's and the don'ts. So one point was not there in the PPT. That is most of us when we do sign, we just put the initials of our name. Like suppose Rachna Bhimrajka, so many will write R Bhimrajka. How many of you are just putting the first initials in your signature? Quickly put it in the chat box. Quickly, I would like who all just puts the initial and don't write the whole name. Okay, I will just give you an example for the signature part. If we are just putting the like I'm not writing my whole name, suppose R Bhimrajka, Rachna Bhimrajka. Okay, now if you are given a choice, if somebody wants to, maybe your spouse, your better half, or your parents wants to give you a car. Okay, I would just like a gallery view. Yeah, your parents or your spouse they want to gift you a car and you have a choice. This I would want everybody to put a participate with me to make it little interesting. Then I will go for the dotting part. You have a choice of a WagonR, you have a choice of a BMW. What would you choose? Come on, quickly put it in the chat box. Either your spouse or your parents wants to gift you a car. You have a choice, WagonR, Santro or BMW. Now suppose your spouse only asks you कि मैं गाड़ी गिफ्ट करना चाहता हूँ, आपको सेंट्रो वैगनर चाहिए कि BMW चाहिए? Okay, Monica wants Mercedes, BMW. Today we don't have an example of Mercedes, Monica. Today I'm giving away BMW. Okay. पेट्रोल ये सब का अभी छोड़िए, खाली अगर आपको गिफ्ट मिल रहा है, what you would want? All of us definitely yes, all of us would want BMW. Yes or no? तो हम बड़ा सोचेंगे तो बड़ा दिखेगा ना, मिलेगा. अगर हम छोटा ही सोचेंगे, अगर हम अपने नाम ले पूरा लिखने में सिग्नेचर में कंजूसी करेंगे, so our thought process will be small. So we get a small car. If we think big, many of them they have it अरे पूरा नाम. Now I think मेरे नाम जितना बड़ा तो कोई नाम होगा भी नहीं, रचना भीमराज का, my surname. But anyway you check, most of the places I write, yes, at times while we are signing up in schools and all, we do have to use our initials. But your actual signature should have your full name and your full surname. Your surname reflects your profession. So never compromise with writing your name, your full name and your surname, because this BMW example was given for that only, because if we think big, if we write big, our mindset will be big. If we think small, if we compromise, now how do people recognize us? If you just write R on social media, if you have to check out R on social media, you will get thousands and lakhs of names. But if you write full name Rachna Bhimrajka, you will get just one Rachna Bhimrajka, right? So your name, your signature reflects your personality. So always write a full name. Okay. And preferably in the middle, you should always write the initial of your husband or your father. Need not compulsory, that adds to the father figure in your life. Now when I say about yes Geetpriya, I know it's a huge name, but we do have to write, जैसा मैंने बोला, छोटा सोचोगे छोटा लिखोगे तो छोटा मिलेगा, बड़ा सोचोगे तो बड़ा मिलेगा. Now adding the middle name in your sign, middle name you don't have to write the whole name. You can always use your father or your spouse. Usually females after marriage they use their spouse ka initial name. That adds to the father figure in your life. Need not be a biological father, but anybody in your professional life, anybody who is acting as a father or have supported you in any way in your professional career, it always adds on. So adding the initials in the middle, you will get some kind of support who will act as a godfather in your life. So your full name, initials of your spouse, and if you're single and if you want to add on your father's name, yes, you can. And your full surname is ideally a correct signature, and each and every letter should be visible. The more your alphabets are visible, the more clearer it will be. Now, many of you might be having a question. Many of you might be having a question that sare bank account and everywhere, all legally, we have our signatures written. So we can't just change our signature, right? Can we do that? No, officially we cannot change our signatures. So I would again want you all to participate in the chat box. How many official documents you all need to sign? Yes, here I can see a crowd of educators and mostly principals. So daily you must be signing lot of circulars. But apart from the school ka regular thing, how many of you sign the legal documents in a month? Maximum, how many legal documents you sign in a month? Just quickly put it in the chat box. Okay, 3. Vaishali has written 3. I would want participation from many of you so that I can explain it. Barely any, correct? 2, 2, 3. Rarely, okay. Yeah. So, official documents, how much? We don't need to sign too many checks or official documents. Okay. Now paper, whether we are signing it on a legal document or your checkbook or in any way, which paper we are signing, does it make a difference? No. See, signing makes a difference on which paper, so do not change it officially. आप लोग पूरे महीने में all the chats which I could is maximum Jam ma'am has written 6. Okay, so 6 is ज़्यादा 6, 7, maximum 10 in a month. But if you are practicing the ideal signature daily 20 to 25 times in any of a notebook which you have kept it on your side table, doesn't it make a difference? 20 times your signature, it does not take more than 2 minutes per day. By just signing on any notebook, any rough paper, any paper you come across, just 15 to 20 times a day and in a month, and with a positive attitude, you can bring a change in your professional life and your personal life. So we never say change your signature on all your official documents. What if you attended today's workshop and you change it on all your official documents? But as I can see, many of them have written really they sign. Okay. तो ऑफिशियल बैंक अकाउंट ये सब में जाके आपने सिग्नेचर चेंज कर लिया, बट आप पॉजिटिव माइंडसेट से प्रैक्टिस ही नहीं किए. 6 महीने बाद क्या बोलोगे? एक सिग्नेचर एनालिसिस का वर्कशॉप किया था, सब जगह मैंने चेंज कर लिया, बट आई कांट सी एनी इम्प्रूवमेंट, एनी चेंज इन माय लाइफ. सो we don't say change it officially, practice it on a piece of paper or on, just keep aside a separate notebook wherein you practice daily 15 to 20 times is what matters. Which paper, checkbook, it will not matter at all. Okay, so now the last question which ma'am said was asking about the dot. So I couldn't prepare a slide. So what I will do, I will just give you example here on the board, writing down. Now, if you can see the signature, there are 4 types of dot. See, many of us knowingly, unknowingly, we put in the dots in our signature without knowing its implications. Correct? But if you analyze, if somebody is putting the dots on the left side, these type of writers, they are always, they like spending quality time with their immediate family. Means they are not very social. Whatever free time they have, they would like to spend quality time with their family. Those who are putting the signature in the middle, they like spending their quality time with their close relatives, like not immediate cousins maybe, but relatives and friend circles. They are very much socializing and they mingle up faster. There are few people who put 2 dots on the extreme right side. Okay, when we are putting the signatures, 2 dots on the extreme right side means these type of writers, they are not very much friendly and not very much close and comfortable with either their immediate family members, their friends or relatives. They are comfortable and they open up in front of strangers. So if you know anybody who has a 2 dots on the right side of the signature, you will find that these people, they're very comfortable talking and discussing things with strangers, but not with the relatives or the close ones or immediate family members. Now you will see uh, after the line also, people after their line or the signature, people they put it dot, or some few of them they put it not exactly on the line, little here and there. Okay. Now this has, if a person is putting up a dot, immediately after the end of the signature or thoda upar niche, it has 2 meaning. First is if after our name we are putting a dot, what does a full stop means? what does a full stop means? In English, while writing any sentence or a paragraph is written, we give a full stop.
End of something.
End of something, right? So अगर हम अपने नाम के आगे हम एक full stop लगा रहे हैं, means we are ending our growth, because first name represents us and our surname represents our profession. हम लोग दोनों के आगे एक full stop लगा रहे हैं. Okay, so first thing is we are stopping, we are limiting ourselves for our self growth. Second is these type of people, they are like British के time के नहीं है कि 4 बजे walk करना है, 5 बजे चाय पीना है, 7 बजे dinner करना है, तो वो उसी को ही follow करेंगे. Okay, ऊपर नीचे जो होता है they will try to follow but need not necessary. थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे होता है तो they try to follow and timings or whatever they do, but they are not that particular. But if it is rightly after your signature, that means you are limiting yourself. Now these dots, these type of dots, I will not say it's good or it's bad. These dots are the individual's what do you say, individual's habit or a nature, individual's nature where they put in the dots. And the dots, the more the spacing between the dots. Now suppose you may find a person who has written dots, 2 dots, but बहुत gap है. अगर आप इनका अगर signature आप analysis करके आप देखोगे, they have faced lot of challenges and they have come back. Means earlier they might be successful, then they had a break, and then again they had become a successful person. If you see Amitabh Bachchan's signature, earlier he was a superstar, he took a break, पूरा down आ गया था, and then he started KBC. Okay, and जैसा मैंने bloated signature का example दिया, bloated signature में अगर आप अमिताभ बच्चन का देखेंगे, कितना बच्चन से भी ज्यादा वो कितने अच्छे से अमिताभ को लिखता है with a bloated A. Means a celebrity types, any celebrity you will see the first letter will be too bloated because they portray themselves that way. So dots, putting a dot, just avoid the dot after the end. Otherwise the dots at the bottom has meaning, but that is the basic nature of each individual. And signature of Indra Nooyi, Amitabh, Shah Rukh Khan, they all have dots in their signature. Warren Buffett also has a dot in their signature. Oprah Winfrey also has a dot in their signature. So it is not good and bad, but just avoid after your name. Okay. So this was it for today. So any question with what I have taught, because if you ask me the points apart from this, I may not be able to, because handwriting and signature analysis in itself is a huge topic. So anything you would like to ask?
So ma'am, can you repeat again the first dot, the dot at the beginning and in the middle, the two?
The first extreme left dot means that the person is comfortable and likes spending time with their immediate family members like husband, wife, kids and अपने parents. उनके साथ ही वो अपना quality time spend करना चाहता है. बीच में जो 2 dots आते हैं, they want to spend quality time with their family, friends and relatives, with the known people. You can say anybody known to them. On the extreme left, they are more comfortable, more open up with strangers. Like there are people who are not comfortable and they are not open up. Like अगर किसी का family बहुत conservative है and suppose individual he had gone to US and एकदम thought process change हो गया, narrow minded family, but the individual is very broad minded. So then he does not like the thought process maybe of his family, relatives, friends. So he does not open up there. But when he is amongst strangers, suppose he goes for any seminars or any visit, any gathering, there he find a good gathering with like-minded people. There he will open up and he will just shell out his whatever he wants to say. So extreme right is that.
Thank you.
Anything else?
So I think you have summed it up so well, Rachna. I mean, there's so much of input each one of us have got, and I think everybody might be thinking of their signature now. And some of them might have tried their signature with full name on the piece of paper, because I also did that. So many of us might have done this, and it's wonderful to get so much of knowledge. But again, like as you said, any questions? I know questions will be there, but maybe the questions will not come to our mind right now. But we have a beautiful wiki group. We can write the question there. And all the people who have joined us today, if you have any question, you can mail that to us, or you can forward that to us, and definitely Rachna will come back with the answer, because we are running short of time also. So keeping time, I mean, we have to be very particular about time. So keeping time as per our records, because it was for 1 hour, and also honoring everybody's time who has joined us today at very, very short notice. I think we should wind up now, and everybody is writing thank you. Now, Michelle ma'am, please take it over for the official thank you note.
Yes, ma'am.
And if
Thank
anybody wants to say something, best is chat box. And I think we can see so much written in the chat box, boastful or leading to success. This is good one. Rachna ma'am, can you put some light on that? Jaya has written boastful or leading to success. I mean, how
And
do
that
we
is
see it?
that is
Sorry,
for
ma'am,
the
I couldn't
previous
get what
question.
you're saying.
There's a question previous to that, which was the first letter.
Mhm.
The first letter is
Yeah,
big. Is it good
saw
or
that.
bad?
Yeah, so Jaya ma'am, see, capital, the first letter should be big enough, but it should not be inflated or bloated up. Anything apart from ordinary letters is exaggeration. So now the first letter, it should always be in capital letter, and it should be, the ideal size is double the size of lowercase alphabet. Now, suppose your lowercase alphabet is 5 centimeters, so it should be 10 centimeter, not more than that. We don't have to measure, but roughly it should neither be too small or too big. But comparatively, as you can see in my signature, as you can see the lowercase and my art, it is almost double the size. The ideal signature should be Rachna A. Bhimrajka. And earlier I never used to write the middle name, because many cultures, like in Maharashtra, after getting married and when I came to Maharashtra, I realized that many of them, they write the middle, most of them in Maharashtra, they write the middle name, and I was not used to it. I am still not used to it. Many of the certificates, they write my middle name in between, and then I have to get it corrected. So, see, many of us, depending upon the states we have been brought up, we don't write the middle name. But always the initial should be there. After I did the signature analysis course, most of the time I started putting the middle name ka initial, because then there is some fatherly figure, that if you are doing anything, some fatherly support kind of thing that starts coming up. Any other question? Michelle, any other question? I can't see. Jaya ma'am had put this, and I can't see anything else.
I think rest all we can discuss offline in
Yes.
our wonderful group. And Michelle ma'am, yes, over to you.
I think Michelle ka it's pause, some network connectivity.
She'll come back. She'll come back. So anyway, Rachna, thank you so much. I think you have covered each and every aspect of something that we have to keep in our mind, and it was not a rocket science. It was something so simplistic that we just overlook it. It's not that we cannot practice that, we just overlook it. So it is very important that these small minute details to be kept in mind. If there is a possibility of change, and if anything can change because of changing our signature, I think each one of us need to embrace that change. So Michelle, I can see you joining again. Please take it over.
Thank you, ma'am. So it is my honor again and a great privilege to propose the vote of thanks for this memorable evening. Thank you so much for conducting such a wonderful session with us. It was informative for many. It was an eye-opener for many. It was a new learning for many of us. Thank you so much, Rachna ma'am, because it is not just learning. I'm sure most of us are going to implement all that we have learned today, all that we heard of today. because there are some things that were not known to us. None of it was actually known to us. We were all under the impression that nobody should forge your signature, which is why we tried our signatures. That was the only agenda of a signature. But thank you for opening up so much and giving us wonderful insights this evening. I'm sure most of us are going to rework on our signatures. Some of us would need to add the middle initial. Me, I need to also start writing my first name. So I'm going to do that. I'm sure most of us are like that. I'm quite confident that we will take it seriously and we will work. Thank you everyone for joining in. On behalf of Vicky, we would like to thank everyone for making this a grand success for us, this first session that Rachna ma'am has taken. Thank you and God bless. Thank you, everyone.
I would just like
Thank you,
to add one
everyone.
thing, just one statement. See, if we go to a bank, just one statement which I wanted to, if you go to a bank and you say, Mera account is bank mein, I want to withdraw so much of amount. However, you have a bank account since 40 years. Will that be allowed? No. Even if the manager knows you, he or she will, the manager will not give you money. But if you are not there, but you have signed your check, and anybody goes, he or she can withdraw. So never ignore your signature.
That was a good concluding note. And with this was our first session of Wiki Wisdom, and I think we got so much of wisdom, and we will now start collecting our pearls of wisdom as each and every member of the team will come and put forward their view on diverse topics. We have next in line Dr. Arundhati Huskari ma'am. She is going to enlighten us about various yoga mudras. We will plan her session very shortly, and we will update it in the group. And we are all charged up because wisdom needs to be shared and wisdom needs to be implemented. So thank you so much, Rachna, and thank you everyone for joining us today, and have a blessed evening and a very happy weekend. So enjoy, and Jai Maharashtra, Jai Bhavani.